Welcome to the Storytellers Museum, once owned by Johnny Cash. But there's more to this museum than just Johnny Cash, because it's a Storytellers Museum. Of course, Johnny Cash was one of the greatest storytellers. These stories you hear in his music and the lyrics of his songs. But there's so many other stories. And one of the things that you might consider is growing up and your first bicycle. See? Most of these bicycles go back 70, 80 years. Think of your first bicycle. That first step into independence. The other day we had a group of people here and I asked them, how many of you remember your first bicycle? Almost every hand went up. So I thought, man, we have to have bicycles. And that's what we've been doing, collecting a world-class collection of bicycles. And then we let people share their stories. Over here, Sally, is, of course, you've seen it. You helped me pick it up. Here we had Daryl Waltrip, an amazing racer. And then Dale Earnhardt. Did I pronounce that right?
Dale Earnhardt?
Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt and his son. Of course, sadly, Dale Earnhardt died in an accident, but his courageous son has stepped up and is doing a wonderful job racing. These are all wonderful men who have taken risk. This is risky business here. But you know what? I bet you God really enjoys watching these races. You know why? Because God made speed. Why did he make sound so fast and light so fast? He must have loved speed. Well, here are his creatures. What it must be like for him to look down and see the people he created racing. Because I got a feeling God loves speed. Now, if he really likes speed, imagine this. Here is a spacesuit glove from the Apollo 17 mission, the last mission that went to the moon. And there's the glove that went to the moon. The speed of rockets is amazing. And they're getting faster and faster. When God looks down, he has to be totally amazed as his creatures are down here racing. Now, sometimes we don't give him the credit. When we go to the moon or maybe someday to Mars, we don't give him credit for creating the natural laws that allowed this to happen to begin with. But you and I know none of this could happen without God himself. Now here's a wonderful woman that I respect so much. Tell her story, will you, Sally? Come on.
Well, this is Amelia Earhart, who I'm sure everybody's familiar with.
She was very courageous and was determined to set some distance records with her airplane. But unfortunately, crashed and she died. What's very interesting is her counterpart, Charles Lindbergh, flew to Paris successfully. But did you know that the last person to see Charles Lindbergh off was Admiral Weems, the father of celestial navigation? Our farm over here is the Weems farm. My understanding is that he tried to reach Amelia Earhart with the same plans, the celestial navigation plans, but he wasn't able to. And so really our farm, the Weems Farm and Weems Cemetery, is intricately wound up with these two very courageous people who set out to do things that nobody else had ever done. So we're very glad. And we plan to have a Charles Lindbergh, what do you call these?
Wax figure?
What?
Wax figure.
Wax figure here, hopefully within the next few weeks. So that's the story. This is the world that God made. We have people like her that are courageous. We have people like Dale Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt, who loves speed, risk takers. God made all sorts of people. And then you got Johnny Cash, who took risks when he went to Folsom Prison. Took a little courage to do that. I'm sure a lot of people thought it was a crazy thing to do. Now, what's really interesting, Sally, is we have his double platinum award for Folsom Prison. It kind of looks like a chrome sheen to it. And there you have Darrell Waltrip with that chrome outfit of his. Darrell Waltrip's chrome suit worn only once at the Charlotte World 600. These are just some of the newest things we've added. We have a very big surprise in the other room, but that's not for today. Now look at this card, honey. Isn't this the cutest thing? This is from the 1800s. And remember, I wrote a song called "The Cradle's Rocking Hard." Our culture, our society is shaking things up, not always in the good direction. And I worry about the babies and the children as the cradle is rocking hard. Thank you. Goodbye.